Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Well, it seems like someone has a good idea of how to end the war in Ukraine, and that is no other than Dmitry Peskov. That guy. he he came up with an idea that nobody could have thought about it. Not even, I don't know, Zelensky. Let's see. So this article comes from, it's a funny article, I gotta tell you that. I laughed, I held my belly when I read Peskov's solution. All right, so this article comes from Ukrainska Pravda and is from today, Tuesday, June 28th. The Kremlin claimed it is possible to end the war today and suggests capitulation. All right, let's see. Dmitry Peskov. I don't know if I have it in my memory. Funny looking guy and not very bright in my opinion. But maybe he is, but he plays dumb very well. If he's smart, he plays dumb very well. So, Dmitry Peskov, the press secretary of the president of Russia, claimed that Ukraine can end the war by the end of today if it lays down its arms and surrenders. Stand up ovation. Could you think about that? If the Ukrainians lay down their weapons right now and surrender, the war is over. Man, what was so complicated, man? They tried to go around and give me this. No, just lay down your arms, hands up, and come out surrender. My God. Quote, the Ukrainian side can end all this by the end of today. They just have to order nationalist subdivisionists to lay down their arms, order the Ukrainian military to lay down their arms and fulfill the conditions set by the Russian Federation. All this can end by the end of today. The rest is up to the head of the Ukrainian state, who should think this over. Oh my God. So I read another article, obviously, as a follow-up to this one because this was too difficult for me to wrap my mind around it. It was too deep for me. I was like, oh my God, there's like a genius here. And I read the Ukrainian answer to Peskov's suggestion and problem-solving abilities and skills. And the guy said, well, it was not us who started this, blah, 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 we can't stop it, you have to stop it, or something like that. You got to end, lay down your arms or something. Well, obviously, the other ones were not smarter than this guy. Anyway, their response was like, things are, like, I don't know, 50 more times more complex than you guys are using your little, they got a little nerve here, they don't have a brain, just from time to time it just makes like, it just wakes up, it's like, and then they start talking shit like this, both sides. When you have Peskov, that's, how should I put it, that's, you're assured that you're gonna hear something like this, like, oh my God, did he really say that? Yes, he did. That's Peskov, what do you want? So I got used with his interventions, intellectual interventions. So nevertheless, oh man, it puts me in a good mood every time when I'm thinking of that guy. And yeah, lay down your arms and everything would be fine. Just come out. And the other guy, oh, we didn't start a war. You started the war, so you should stop. Okay, we stop right now. And then what? You want the land back or something, or what? It's unbelievable how shallow, really, how shallow these statements are, and not from only one side. That's why it surprises me. It surprises me. I mean, I can look, for instance, I look at, okay, exclude Putin out of this, because Putin is the bad dude and so on. Lavrov. Now, that is a guy. That's a guy. Listen how he talks. Listen how he carries himself. He knows history. He knows diplomacy. He's, I don't want to say articulated, because they said about Obama that it's articulated, but I don't see that in Obama. That's why for me the word articulated is forever burned. So I don't know. Anyway, and then that's one. And Zakharova, Maria Zakharova, that's another one. That's intelligent, witty, fast, knowledgeable. She's good. She's good. Well, I can think of, for instance, the foreign minister of India. He impressed me a lot. Jaikan Star, something like this. I apologize for butchering his name, but you know who I'm talking about if you know the person. Another guy that was very smart and is Modi of India. Another one that was very witty and smart was, I know he's a bad dude, but what can I say? He was smart. Let's come with a good one. I think Macron is good. Is good, I think. And then go back to, I couldn't go with like all these bad dudes one after another. I had to insert a good one, consider a good one, so I just hide my trail. The other one was Mahmoud Ahmadinejad of Iran, former president. He was smart. He was smart. And he had a PhD, I think, in engineering or something like that. And he was very, very smart, very logical. He was a Persian. He was smart. And not only this, but this is just as a, a few guys that, if you want to look at some of their interviews with some weasel sleazy, how do you call them? I don't want to call them uh, media people. I don't know. I don't even know how interviewers. I don't know how to call them, because they're not reporters or bad. Well, there are some people. There are smart here too. In the United States, are some smart people. I can't really right now, but I can't really call their names because my show pattern. You know what I mean? And we still try to cover our, as I said, tracks, even though it's too obvious. Nevertheless, um, Peskov knows how to solve this problem. There you have it. If you have any other questions, ask Peskov. He's available 989-252-3899. Okay, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just. See you in a moment. We got some more.